Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Good to have you with us still. So we're going to go through these. What was that face? What was that? Oh, grumpy. Okay, we're going to go through the highlights of this game because we haven't shown you them yet. There's plenty to look at. Let's take a look at Marcus Thuram's goal. Came in 30 seconds of the starting whistle. Incredible, Thierry.
Yeah, 30 seconds, and we see it late. They played on the fact that Barcelona doesn't play that high line pretty well to try to find the win back, and they nearly did. They get the ball back from Barella and Dumfries, not only with the 2 goals at that assist, and you can see Martinez trying to react when that ball is going to come back now from Dumfries, but he's going to, obviously, as you're going to see, fall over. And then the finish from Marcus, as you're going to see, he's trying to stop Martinez, trying to block Marcus Thuram. I mean, what a finish from Marcus after 30 seconds.
Yeah, then Barcelona got a few chances. The man, Ferran Torres, standing in for the main man, Lewandowski, just takes a bad touch there, and as it bobbles back, you see the defender gets in the way, so you can only go around him. You can't get enough purchase on the ball to whip it round the defender there to get it on target. But yeah, the chances came, and then there was another one, wasn't there, Jamie?
Yes, Ferran Torres there. I mean, the goalkeeper's unsighted, lots of body. Look at him trying to look either side, and he just... Really good fortune. It goes to the wrong side of the post for Barcelona, but then it goes 2-0. Dumfries, you just spoke to before, said that he'd worked on them. It was something where he felt it was a weakness for Barcelona, but it's still a brilliant finish. Acrobatic. There's no doubt he had the height advantage, so they could win the first. Knocked down, and that man's Johnny on the spot again.
Should we jump back into the highlights? Yeah, let's do that. Lamine Yamal making it 2-1 for Barca, so pulling a goal back. Here we go.
You go, Jamie.
This is special.
I mean, listen, Thierry know this better than me. Everyone can see this is an amazing goal. The thing I love more than anything is the last touch before the strike, because he needs to create a slight angle, really, because the ball's under his feet. So this is unbelievable, close control. It has to be under his feet because there's so many bodies there. But he just has a little subtle touch now, just to make sure he can bend it round the defender.
And you know what that is because Bastoni, you can use him as a shield because the goalkeeper cannot see the ball leaving. So you don't have to hit it hard, just move it, hit it.
But look at this though, chopped. Like I mentioned pre-game.
So much touches that, eh?
Look at this,
Chop.
bang. And then it's a great save by Sommer just to get that little touch. He was so unlucky from Yamal. What a player.
Guillaume said it, but that first half performance, that was Messi-esque. That was like watching Messi in his heyday there, at Barcelona, getting the ball, the whole game almost stopping to just see what he's going to do. It was just...
Is he the chosen one? You've had Ronaldo, you've had Messi, is he the next? We thought he was going to Mbappe, Mbappe still will do well, scored a lot of goals. But in terms of that special one that you could see.
I tell you what, we've spoke a lot on this show about Messi and Ronaldo sort of getting to a certain age and maybe not being the best players in the world now. And we always felt Mbappe and Haaland would be almost like sort of the next two. But I don't think Haaland's ever going to become that. He's just an out-and-out goal scorer. Mbappe, of course, yeah. But the way he played tonight, Mbappe, I don't know. I'm not saying he's better than Mbappe now, but there's more to it. When I'm talking about a little bit like Messi, I don't think Mbappe's ever going to be that. He's devastating because of the pace and the goals, and he's probably a better player than Haaland because he can get involved in the game more and pull out wide. But a lot of it is still about, pace and hitting hard shots and whipping it in the near post, whereas that's just like beating men in sort of small, area on a pitch.
Just before you say what you're going to say, can we take a look at this comparison between the two, Yamal and Messi, just the numbers? This is across 100 games, sorry, I should say. So across 100 games. But I guess let's remember as well that Lamine Yamal has played those 100 games by the age of 17, whereas I think we said it at the same age Messi had played.
Seven.
Yeah. Any thoughts on those numbers?
It'd be nice if I could see them.
Well...
Can you duck out the way, please?
There you go.
Jesus. Wow. No, but that's staggering. Go on, sir.
One thing that I wanted to add, we can talk about a lot of guys that's supposed to be on the throne and whatnot. One thing that is always amazes me in football is you always think that there's no way that someone's going to be better or might be better or look like they might be better or whatever than Ronaldo and Messi. And in my time, you're like Pelé, Maradona or whoever. Yeah, we can put that. We can put a lot of people in that you are 9 or whatever. And then Lamine Yamal arrives. And then you have a new guy also in Argentina, Marcelo Antueno. that plays for River Plate, already winning that derby game on the free kick against Boca Junior. That's one thing that you can never. That's what football is amazing. It's all. There's a guy that soon, in 2 maybe to 3 years, that we're going to talk about. That's not already on the scene, but it's crazy to think that a guy is 17 years old. Like 17 years old. Like I made my debut, I think. It's just crazy what he's doing. Like I mean, it's just not normal. But look, it's great to see that there's a new guy coming, a new guy on the block that looks like that he might be dominating football, and I wish that for him. Let's not put him under pressure and already say that he should have the throne or whatever. It's just so amazing to watch.
Well, you mentioned Erling Haaland. He was watching and he was impressed as well. This is during the first half. He posted this on his socials. This guy is incredible. Mind blown.
He's watching on an iPad there, isn't he?
Yes. Well, that's
What
interesting.
does that mean?
Why are you saying
It's
that?
actually a laptop.
No, what I mean, a laptop. I mean, that's how you can have a dodgy box, isn't it? Like things like that, isn't it? A dodgy feed. Or...
Where did you get them from? Did you get me one?
A dodgy box, yeah, I'll have a word.
What's the name of the guy that got it for you?
Remember the guy we talked about last night? We said
Robber the
sometimes he was called
Robbie the
Gary,
Robber?
sometimes he was called
No,
Philly.
no, don't. It's okay, leave it there.
Oh, Robbie the Robber.
Robbie the Robber.
How did you get the boxes then?
Be excited about for next week, I think.
Yeah.
You know, we've got Beckham,
Yeah.
all of his famous friends.
Big
We've
Meeks is
got
not in the studio.
Alessandro Del Piero in
Wow.
Milan. What did you say?
In Milan.
In Milan?
Alessandro Del Piero is in Milan at the San Siro for us, yes.
Oh, really?
Back with the team. It's been a minute. And what did you say?
Big Meeks is not in the studio.
Is that official? Have you heard this officially?
I've not heard the vote, yeah. Well, they had the poll.
Do you want to go, yes or no?
Yes, I want to go.
Yes, Micah would like to go. Officially, CBS says yes, you may go. You're in
wow.
Paris. You
Go to
can
Paris,
go.
son. Paris.
You
Big
should-
Meeks is
you
going
lost
No,
the
it's
rhythm.
Paris. Paris.
No.
Go to Paris.
No,
no,
it wasn't
it
that.
wasn't that like.
No.
Where's the poll?
Yeah, I don't know what.
It
Well,
wasn't that.
yeah, but CBS made the decision ultimately, not social media. But yes, they were strongly in favour of you going. 84% said yes, you should go. You know what? You hate flying, so why do you want to leave?
Because you
now
can get
you've
the
got to
train,
plane.
Kate. Get the train straight from
Oh,
London.
you're going to get the Eurostar.
Yeah, Eurostar.
Yeah, Budum.
Woodham.
Didn't think about that. Okay.
All right.
Oh well, that'd be exciting anyway. Okay, so analysis. What have we got? What are we doing?
What we've got is what we talked about, the 2 set pieces that Barcelona conceded. It's a very difficult situation for them because when Inter Milan comes up and we're gonna wait here, you have to deal with Acerbi, Bastoni, and Bisek, and that allows Dumfries to be marked by Olmo here. So Olmo for me already is too far from Dumfries. He's trying to man mark him and follow him from afar. As a striker or offensive player, I used to love to be there, so I was out of any issue, any problem. If the ball goes over my head, I wasn't going to be in trouble. But Olmo had to deal with Dumfries, and that was very difficult because he got done like you will be done as a striker. When the ball passes your head, as you're going to see here on the corner, it stops defending, guys.
Yeah, I just want to, if we pause it then again, sorry. You know, like position, me and you, Jamie, as defenders, we'd be getting nice and tight, wouldn't we? Is it different as a striker? What's going through your mind?
My
Because you
thing
say
is-
man mark, but
it's-
he's still 5 yards away.
In all fairness, the point that you actually saying will happen on the second one. Let's go there. But it's difficult to Jamie to man mark someone when he's behind all that traffic. He can easily get a run, as you're going to see here. But look, that wasn't the part of my game. This is why I'm asking you guys what you would have done there. As you're going to see here, that's what I'm talking about. Strikers, every time when the ball passes them, they switch off. They do switch off.
It's really interesting. If you just take it back, sorry, because I think on the point, so sometimes, so
Yes.
he's there and he's there. So sometimes the reason why you wait there is because if I'm with a man here really tight,
All right.
okay, and you just run past me, I've lost you.
Yep.
What you're then doing is, okay, I'm going to wait for you. So you can never run past me.
Okay.
I'm actually waiting for you. And if you run it on slowly, it actually works. It's the fact that he doesn't turn quickly enough. So you just keep an eye on where he is. He's waiting. And as the ball comes in,
The switching off here.
he meets him now. So stop. So what I'm saying is, if that ball would have been there, get a bit tight here. If that ball would have landed there, that's the whole point of doing that. I'm going to meet you as the ball's ready to
I
head.
know how you feel, Jamie.
Chicken wings. But it's this part now where actually he just switches off slightly, and I think the power from Dumfries as well just gives him a little nudge, and now he's the wrong side of him.
Yeah.
And then it's brilliant from Dumfries as well.
And Thierry also winning it. They worked on it. You could see that they wanted to put some height on the ball to be able to attack it.
But it's interesting just looking at that tactic of being really close with someone or actually coming away from them and waiting for them.
Yeah, but before you go to the next one, just on that last point, no, but when you say away from someone, you can be away from someone at this distance. So if you go that way, I can go across. If you go that way, I can go across. It was just that it was so far. But I like the point that you mentioned in the second phase.
So now, he went to meet him. You can't say it properly, but he went to meet him high. He got done by staying there. So he went to meet him. And if you run it slow, this time, very clever Dumfries is going to pretend to go behind the two players, his player and the other player from Barcelona, but he's going to come back. Lost him. Lost him. And now, when the guy is taller than you, attacks you like that, yes, the ball goes off Araujo, but you're going to see here the reaction of Olmo, and I know we can roll it back after just to look at the reaction. He knows. I won't translate what he's saying, but he knows that, I've been in that situation. Jamie, I don't know if you've been in that situation, Micah, where you know it's you.
There's something on that, and I want to go back to the first clip. It's not so much that. The problem you have here is when there's so many people bunched together. So there's probably, is there 8 players there? 4?
Yeah, 4 and 4.
Okay, so there's 8 players really bunched together. And on the list, I've got my man. And you're almost fighting each other to go, that's my man, that's my man. And you end up losing people. In that situation, I know it sounds silly, when I was playing, I'd say to the players who was defending, if we were Liverpool, we're going to go zonal. Now, not zonal as in a zone here. We don't know where the 4 players are going to run. We don't know. And we've all got our man. But everybody is so tight together that there's no way over that short distance you can know where your man's going to go. So the man's made a run here, done that, he's got away from.
Exactly
so what we would do is, I would say, okay, let's 4 of us stand together. Okay, whoever runs first is mine. It's not on the sheet. I'm not marking that particular.
So you were calling that?
Yeah, because what I'm saying is we don't know where the 4 players are going to run. So what you end up doing is you end up losing them. You end up bumping into your own men. Your man, if you're stood here, your man might run around the back post and you're going to run to the back post. No, 4 of you stay tight together. It's where they are as well. The first man come and look at if they like that.
And he got done, exactly as you said. Lost him. Speed, you can roll it faster. Speed of Dumfries. Jumping, you're not going to win that. Possible.
Yep. But that's also the difference I just want to make on that. We're looking at Olmo because it's man marking.
Yes.
It's his fault. If that was a zonal marking system, people would be blaming the system.
Yeah.
That's what frustrates me sometimes. That's a fault of the man marking system and Olmo in it, but also the zonal marking system. There'll be someone at fault in that as well. Have we got to go? Have we? Okay. I've got everyone looking at me.
No, we weren't. Yeah, because we were listening to you. Nobody was in a rush. Finish your thought. You done? You've gone all shy.
I've lost my train of thought.
You're all right. You just did a beautiful breakdown there. I was loving that.
I know.
And then you got shy.
We all enjoyed that.
No, don't only get shy.